Yo, this is Joey Belladonna from Anthrax, and you're watching Bloodstock Television.
Okay, next up on Bloodstock TV, we're having a chat to Jeff from Possessed. How are you, sir?
Hey, how's it going, Squatter?
Hey, I'm good, yeah. So you guys just played on the main stage here earlier on today, so how did that go?
Yes, sir, we did, and it went fantastic. I thought the crowd was really, really good.
Yeah?
Loved them, yeah. Such a great audience.
Yeah, well, so mid-afternoon slots, it's, when you're on festivals, it's never really know when you're going to get, but we're, Bloodstock, we like to think we party all weekend, so.
I don't care when we play as long as we get to play,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I say it went down really well. I've already heard a few people saying that, really enjoyed your set of the weekend.
Good,
and, Sunday people are sometimes trying to, we've all been here since Thursday partying, so, it sort of tends to, Sunday people are maybe a little bit slow to get out there and that, but as long as it was good for you guys and it was busy, then that's good.
Yeah, we had a ball up there. I look back and all my guys were smiling, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's always a good sign. So have you guys played at Bloodstock before, or have you played other festivals in the UK? Or
we've never played Bloodstock, but of course we played festivals.
Yeah. So what do you think of our little festival here then, Bloodstock? What are your impressions of it?
I think it's more than a little festival. It's a giant festival, and it's an honor to be here. It's a real pleasure.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we're expanding. We sold out this year for the first time, so it's about 15,000 people. So it's not huge, but it's sort of family run. So we kind of try to keep that family sort of feel,
Well, coming from an underground OG like me, that's a pretty fucking huge crowd. So.
Yeah. So it's good, cool. You guys have got a new album on the way, I believe, after a little bit of a break. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, after 30 years or so.
Yeah, 30 years is quite a bit of a break. So you must be really excited about that, yeah?
Yeah, we're very excited, and we're very busy writing brand new songs, and they're coming along nicely.
Yeah. So what I say, Possessed, I mean, they're sort of like the godfathers of death metal. So it's a lot of bands have been inspired by them. So there'll be a lot of people. Is that expectation, a heavy expectation on you guys as to what you're gonna produce after all this time?
I've always just played and wrote exactly what I want. I don't believe in rules. I just think that the truest form of death metal is no rules. Just be yourself and play what you want.
Yeah. So I'll say, well, obviously, your first two albums were, really sort of, they're just legendary albums. They're just like sort of the biggest things going. So it's just, I just wonder what people are going to be expecting, because obviously 30 years time, obviously you personally been through huge changes in your life. But obviously the world's changed so much since then as well. So.
Oh yeah.
So what sort of things are we going to be expecting to be hearing about? What sort of themes and what sort of?
Well, I think that we always have a kind of a. Most of my albums are about revelations in the Bible.
Yep.
About Satan, the devil.
Yep.
Lucifer, the evil stuff. But I mix it up with some societal themes, and it's a whole hodgepodge. It's hard to explain, in one breath, but there'll be a lot of themes.
Yeah, cool, okay. And we've all the transatlantic bands that we've interviewed over there, we've sort of asked them a little bit about the political situation over there, and the gentleman that's currently presiding in that big White House.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you on that?
I'm apolitical because I know that if I say I'm pro or anti, fuck politics.
Yeah.
I don't do politics because politics just seem to divide people.
Yeah. And that's not what we're about, especially not in metal, I don't think.
And it doesn't really matter because it doesn't seem to affect what I do. I mean, I would like to see somebody better there, of course.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will happen.
Yeah.
But,
well, are we talking like two sides of the same coin, really? Though, is it are there massive differences between the parties, or is it just all the one puppet master?
Well, if you look at the Constitution, one of the main themes there is to protect the wealth of the opulent.
Yeah.
And I think that whether somebody they'll talk about abortion or the budget or things that Congress and other people are in charge of.
Yeah.
But I think that their core beliefs are all very conservative.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's just the way of the world. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So back onto the music then. As I said earlier on, you guys are the sort of godfathers of death metal. So obviously, all the bands that have spawned from that and are now playing now. We've got loads of them here this weekend. And so, what sort of music are you listening to at the moment? And what sort of bands are any of the bands that have sort of taken your mantle and sort of run with it that you're really fond of?
I'm really fond of Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course anything that Max does. You know.
Yeah.
And I like Asphyx. I like Absu.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the bands that we tour with, I really get into.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm pretty eclectic. I listen to the people that are around me. You know, and you know, try to get into the scene. You know?
Yeah, well, we've got a really vibrant sort of Bloodstock has got a real commitment to the grassroots sort of level. So we've got a new blood stage over there where we have a Metal to the Masses competition. It's all around the country, and we've got all aspiring bands that are coming through, and then they move up the stages. So we've had bands that have gone all the way up from these little competitions to actually playing on the main stage here. So
awesome, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's committed to grassroots and that sort of thing. So I think that's something we've got to do as a sort of a payback sort of thing, because where are all the next headliners coming from? That's what everyone's asking. All the Iron Maidens and the Kiss and all that. Well, they're not going to be around forever. So
yeah, well, yeah, I mean, they're immortal, but they won't live forever.
Yes, that's true.
Nobody lives forever, but it's nice to see that the scene is so vibrant and so alive, and things like this are happening. So and I wish every new and old metal band all the best, because in my world, we're all brothers. It's all a family.
Exactly. Yeah. So, what tips would you give to bands that are just up and coming? Maybe just started out their journeys here at Bloodstock this weekend. Maybe to you guys have been together for all this time now, and you're still going, and you still got that. What do you need? What's your key elements?
My key element is just be yourself. Don't try to copy anybody else, because everybody's a unique individual, and if you want to find originality, you got it right here. Everybody's different, and if you take from within your search your soul, be yourself, and play what you want and how you want to do it and how you want it to sound.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's really good advice. Thank you very much for that. Cheers for talking to us, Jeff, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.